Man, what do we see in this? What do we see in this this rematch?
You know what? I hadn't thought about it until just now
Right.
when you were making that introduction.
Yeah.
Because for me personally, that belt never really meant anything for me. That belt
Yeah.
was never really something. But when you were just making that introduction, it felt weird because it wasn't UFC welterweight champion anymore. It was UFC superstars. Like, wait, did that kind of?
Yeah. Do you know I was sitting down on my couch last night, and I was thinking about you coming in today, and I said, "Don't say champion," just because I've said that so many times. Because
so
you're the guy.
It feels a little weird, even though internally it doesn't feel weird because I still feel I'm the champion. But I would say something like that. Obviously, since everyone now is really putting the belt on it, so I'll go grab that back probably top of next year. I think we'll make that happen.
So we don't have to wait that long.
Nah,
mid-October now.
Yeah, top of next year. I think, of course, like I said, that night, after it happened, I would love to go to England and do this in England. I got a lot of fans in England. A lot of my Africans, a lot of my Jamaican fans in England. So I think it only makes sense.
And you're serious about doing that. That's an offer that a lot of people wouldn't make, especially guys who were champions, as long as they were champions.
The thing with me, I don't care where I fight.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
But it'd be a hostile crowd, despite the fans. You would think he would have. You don't think? You think maybe 50-50?
No, I think I have more fans in there than he would.
Okay.
But it is what it is. Going to UK doesn't matter. They don't help you fight.
No.
You got to fight me. You got to fight the Nigerian Nightmare when you're in there. So that doesn't really make a difference for me. So, I mean, when I fought Masvidal in Jacksonville, that one was a little weird because I'd be living in Florida for almost 9 years at that time. So, I felt like a Floridian.
Right.
And then they started
like,
booing. I was
up?
like, whoa,
Like,
I live here. I think I actually said that in the interview. I'm like, yo, I live here too.
I'm from Florida.
Yeah, but
they
didn't care. But then I went out there, then I took care of business, and then they were cheering.
Did you ever?
Yeah, they were cheering.
What's it been like, Kamaru, dealing with everything that comes with losing? It's not something that you have experienced, I mean, hardly ever in your career.
Yeah.
And I'm sure to some degree that, your identity is kind of intertwined with you being the champion. So when you're not that anymore, how hard was it? On the outside, it seemed like you handled that beautifully. Like you were everything. You were perfect after the fight. But how did you deal with the disappointment?
I think it's like you said, everyone really puts their identity wrapped around being a champion.
Yeah.
And that's one thing. When I wanted to become a champion and I was working to be a champion, that's one thing I just mentally always kind of told myself that I never wanted to do is it's not about the belt for me.
Yeah.
It's the work that I put in each and every day to get there is what makes me a champion on the inside. And I know that I'm the best welterweight in the world. Yeah. I know that. And I, to be honest with you, I think I am the best pound for pound fighter in the world. I mean, it's kind of hard to argue with what Islam just did this last weekend, but I think I know I'm the best welterweight in the world. So I don't feel that, just because I don't have the belt right now, it's nothing. Even when I was, when I was trying to fight these guys for that title and these guys were telling me, no, we don't want to fight you. We don't want to fight you. You're not, this, you don't deserve it. I knew I was the best. Yeah. Just like right now sitting here, I know I'm the best. But handling that, it was just, for me, it was just like, I've lost before.
Right.
I started wrestling in high school and I lost a lot.
Yeah.
Until I started winning. Right. And then I went to college wrestling and I lost.
Yeah.
Until I did win.
Right.
And I started fighting and I lost and started winning. And so it's one thing, I know how to go back to work and come back. As me and my buddies, shout out to my buddy Joe Ellenberger, former UFC fighter, we always used to say back in college, back to the drawing board. So I get back, I start working, and I'll go back and prove to the world that I am the best. But yeah, I dealt with it how I'm supposed to deal with it.
It just looked like you handled it perfectly.
Yeah, I'm a champion in my. I'm still a champion in my head, and I know that and that's the thing too is, come on guys, we not kidding. The world knows who the best welterweight in the world is.
Right. That's why this is a little odd because usually when a guy loses his belt or you lose a fight, you lost the fight throughout the fight, not one shot. And no disrespect to Leon, he threw the kick, right? And
no, shout out to Leon. But you were winning. Beautiful kick, and at the right time. That's the thing, got the opportunity, right time, boom, it worked. So,
but still, if you look at the fight, you were in control. You were winning for almost the entire fight.
Leon and I know who the best welterweight in the world is.
Does Leon know that you're better than him?
Oh, he knows.
Yeah,
he knows. I'll be back there in no time, and I just what it's gonna do for me. I can't wait for the feeling.
Yeah.
Of getting it wrapped around me again. That feeling.
You think that'll be better
that.
even than the first time?
I don't know. It's the thing with me is I always put myself there. I always envision it. So when I am there, it's like, oh, I've been there. I've done that before.
Right.
And so in that first one, that's kind of how it was. It was surreal. I was like, should I be happy, sad, emotional? I don't know.
In fact, in a little bit, I'm going to ask you how you felt in that moment. I want to show you some photos. So early next year.
Yeah, top of next year.
In London.
In London.
Ooh,
London town. London town.